Good day everyone, my name is Walito C. Hurtado Jr. and I present Disaster Prevention and Preparedness. Objectives: to know the disaster prevention and preparedness and to know what is hazard, disaster, vulnerability, capabilities, and risks, and to learn the safety tips during earthquake, tsunami, typhoons, and other disasters. Disaster prevention refers to measures taken to eliminate the root causes that make people vulnerable to disaster. Preparedness. Preparedness are the measures that ensure the organized mobilization of personnel, funds, equipments, and supplies within a safe environment for effective relief. Hazard. Hazard is any source of potential damage, harm, or adverse health effects on something or someone. Disaster. Disaster is an occurrence disrupting the normal conditions of existence and causing a level of suffering that exceeds the capacity of adjustment of the affected community. Vulnerability. Vulnerability is the inability to resist a hazard or to respond when a disaster has occurred. Capabilities. Capabilities is the ability to perform or achieve certain actions or outcomes. Risk. Risk is the possibility of something bad happen. Earthquake. The Philippines is in an earthquake zone. An earthquake is the result of a sudden release of stored energy in the Earth's crust that creates seismic waves. Landslides. Landslide is rising sea temperature, lagging, much of it illegal, has been a major factor in the changing of the landscape across the islands. Trees bind the soil. When they are removed, the soil is loosely bound and prone to rainfall, induce landslides. Safety tips for earthquake. For earthquake, if you are in a building, remain indoors. Get under a desk or table or stand in a corner. And for outdoor, go to an open area away from trees, buildings, walls, and power lines. For landslides, if you are in an area that is susceptible to landslides, you should stay tuned to your local radio and television stations for warning of heavy rainfall. Typhoon. A typhoon is a giant rotating storm that brings wind, rain, and destruction. Hurricanes and typhoon are both kinds of tropical cyclones. Tsunami. A tsunami is a series of waves caused by earthquakes or undersea volcanic eruptions. Safety tips for typhoon. Listen to the radio or TV for information and keep your weather radio handy. Secure your home, close storm shutters, and secure outdoor objects or bring them indoors. And for tsunami, know the warning signs of a tsunami: rapidly rising or falling coastal water, a loud roar from the ocean, or rumblings of an earthquake. I will help them prepare disaster equipment in the way that I know. I will do research to find out everything needed for disaster preparedness in case they do not know. And I tell them to always watch the news or listen to radio to be updated.